This is John Kolb with Suffering Outdoors. I have 4 awesome archery hunts to share with you today. This first hunt was special to me because we were going through a lot of challenges in 2017. I ended up harvesting a buck on public ground, a very nice 8-point. We had to evict our tenants out of our house. They trashed the place. We had to spend a lot of money fixing it up. We also had some surgeries that needed to be done for our baby boy. So just a lot of difficult things were going through right through the hunting season. And I feel like hunting helps take your mind off of things in life. It helps you relax. It helps you make it through those difficult times. And when you have success, it helps give you that extra motivation to make it through.
Bert.
I just found my buck. There was a front that moved through that was the first snowstorm of the year, and not only I, but my father-in-law and my brother-in-law killed bucks that night. My father-in-law killed one in New York, and then my brother-in-law killed one in the western part of the state. So all 3 of us harvested bucks on this one night, and I think a big part of that was this front that came through during the rut. This next hunt happened in 2019. I spent a lot of time scouting mountaintops, looking for a good sign before the season started. We had a mass acorn crop failure, so there's very little food on the tops. I ended up moving and changing my entire strategy, hunting in some areas I'd never hunted before, in the stream bottoms where I found browse and good deer sign, and ended up harvesting a nice buck the first morning that I hunted. I was planning on hunting all day this morning, but I only made it to about 10 o'clock when this buck came through.
Bert.
Thank you, Jesus. 20-yard shot. Not huge, but I am thrilled. He went down 50 yards from me. Pretty good shot. I think I got a clean pass through. This next hunt, the story starts in 2020 when I decided to buy a recurve bow and dive into the world of traditional archery. I had a terrible first season with the recurve. I was missing deer left and right. I think I missed 5 or 6 different deer. Thankfully, I didn't wound any of them, but I really had to spend time in 2020 and 2021 honing the craft, learning how to shoot a recurve, and then in 2021, I had an opportunity at a doe at about 15 yards. And ended up harvesting that doe. It was such an incredible feeling, harvesting my first deer with traditional archery equipment. I credit my dad for instilling the passion that I have for the outdoors in me. Growing up, he was an archery hunter, he hunted rifle, but he really instilled that passion for the outdoors and sparked my interest and helped me get into the sport of archery hunting. This hunt was special because I was hunting with him on one of his lease properties. The morning started with some good action in the middle of the rut. There was some chasing. Saw some turkeys, and then in the afternoon, I think on the way in, that the buck actually heard me walking and thought that I was another deer. So as soon as I was set up in my stand, had everything ready to go, this buck came out to check out what he had heard. My dad was only hunting about 75 yards away from me down below. The buck ran right down to him. My dad ended up trying to get a shot on the buck. He grunted it to stop, the buck stopped and ended up piling up. Then he saw the blood on the side of the deer. And then my dad was able to watch me come down and find my deer, and we were able to celebrate that together. But it was neat that I shot the buck and it ran right down to his tree stand, and then we were together and able to celebrate that harvest. I hope that you have found success this year hunting. If not, good luck the rest of the season. Make sure you are subscribed to the Suffering Outdoors channel and follow along for more great deer hunting and fly fishing content. Thank you.